guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tawny, and in today's video, I am doing yet another sweatsuit haul and review. Over the last few months, I've become obsessed with finding matching sweatsuits, and I've had quite the hard time actually finding something that meets all of my criteria, is in the right color, actually fits me, and has the right sizes. So I wanted to try out another Talentless one. And if you've been a part of my channel for a while now, you'll know that I did a Talentless clothing haul and review about probably close to a year ago. It was right after the beginning of quarantine, and I really wanted a sweatsuit to be at home quarantining in. So I will link that one down below for you guys if you're interested in seeing it. But this time I wanted to try out a different style, and it is one of their newer designs. I got an email for their oil kind of collection, and I really wanted to try one of their crew necks as opposed to one of their hoodies, which I tried way back when in the beginning of 2020. All right, so the first item that I'm going to show you is their crew neck sweatshirt. And this is, I think, called their mock neck because it does kind of have a bit of a taller crew neck. It's still pretty crew neck, like I would not call this a turtleneck by any means, but it is a little bit more tall and thick than a typical crew neck, which I actually really appreciate. And this is also a cropped length. So if you can see, the arms are quite a bit longer than the end of the actual sweatshirt, which is another feature that I was really looking forward to in this sweatshirt. This is one of their brand new colorways. It's in the military green color. It has this kind of worn in look to it. It's almost like watercolor, but very, very slight. There's a little bit of variation in the color, and you can definitely see some of that distressed kind of look in the seams. You can see how some parts are a little bit lighter than others. And when I saw this online, I really, really loved the look of it. I love the color. I love anything kind of olive green tone. I think it goes really nicely with a lot of skin tones, including my own. So I was really excited when I saw that this was available on their website in both of the sizes that I wanted to try. So I got this in a size small, and I will say it is pretty big. It's not super long because it is definitely a cropped size, but it is quite wide. As you can see here, it is pretty wide, and this fabric, it's 100% cotton, but if you know anything about Talentless, you know that their fabric is quite thick and rough. It's not a very soft cotton feel. So if you are interested in that really blush, fleecy kind of feel, Talentless might not be the option for you. But if you want something that's really sturdy and rugged, almost like a soft denim feel, then you're gonna love this kind of fabric. It does have kind of a drop shoulder hem, and the sleeves are really, really nice and long, which I personally love. I do not like when sweatshirts or sweater sleeves are too short. I want them to cover my hands, and these definitely do. Now, I will say when I tried this on, I did think it was still a little bit big for me. I think if I were to purchase it again, I probably would go for a size extra small just because there is so much fabric in the center of the body, and I don't have a very large chest to fill it out. So I think maybe size down if you are a little bit smaller in the body. But overall, you can definitely tell that the quality is super high. It feels really nice and thick, like I said before, and there are no seams coming up. If you guys saw my H&M sweatsuit haul from a couple videos ago, you'll know that some of those sweatsuits already had some seams coming up, and they've never been worn. They were straight out of the plastic packaging with the tag on it. So obviously you're getting what you pay for, and I do think that that's the case when it comes to Talentless as well. I also highly recommend using apps like Honey or Rakuten because you can get cash back on a lot of websites. I ended up getting, I think, 30% off when I purchased this, which is amazing because these are not cheap. I want to say the top and the bottom separately were about $120, I think. Like $119 is typically what their price is. So definitely not cheap, and any savings you can get is so amazing. I ended up getting that coupon code from the Honey app, so definitely check that out if you are seriously thinking of purchasing a Talentless sweatsuit. Now, as for the bottoms, I got the matching women's bottoms, and and I love the style of these joggers. Unfortunately, these were way too big on me. I don't know what happened with Talentless, but when I tried them on and reviewed them way back in April of last year, I got a size medium and they fit me totally fine. I was thinking to myself, I could probably size down to a small, but it might be a little too tight for comfort. So I thought my size, my true size, was a medium. But when I got this, these are falling off of my body. So I don't think I've lost very much weight, if any, since that point. Like, I fluctuate, but if I lost any weight at all, it's maximum 3 pounds. And I think that they've definitely changed their sizing a bit, or maybe that original pair was mislabeled because these ones are really, really big. But that doesn't mean that I don't like the style of them. I love the band, how thick it is with all the stitching. I love the drawstring that they have. I love the little metal detail at the end of the drawstring that says Talentless. And I love that it has pockets. They also have the interior pocket with a zipper, so you can put valuables that you don't want to fall out of your pockets. And I also really like the bottoms of them. They're just a really nice tight drawstring. I don't like when the bottoms are like long fabric that come like this. I like when it's a more shorter elasticated band here. Again, these are in the 100% cotton, same fabric as the sweatshirt, same exact color, which I very much appreciate. And they do have a little bit of a fleecy lining on the inside. They're just definitely more of a rugged, thick feel, almost like I said, like denim. Like, they're quite a heavy pant. So if you live up north and want something that's super warm, this is going to be a great brand for you to check out. Unfortunately, I will have to be returning these because they are just way too big on me, but I'm really interested in seeing what the size small actually fit on me now. But one other thing that I should mention is that these are not quite high-rise pants. They're more of a mid-rise. Now, because these are so big, yes, I could hike them up and get them up to my belly button. I also have quite a short torso, so it works for me. But if I were to get it in my true size, I do think that these would come a little bit below the belly button. So just be aware of that if you absolutely hate anything that's not super high-rise, or if you have a very long torso, these might not be the best for you. But if you're okay with getting it just below your belly button, then these will work totally fine. But that's all that I have for you guys for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing down below, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.